Welcome to the Champagne Godmé. It's a family company since 1930, implanted in the heart of the Montagne de Reims in Verzenay, one of the 17 villages classed in Grand Cru, the higher appellation of Champagne.
Since 20 years, Champagne Godmé is essentially concentrated on organic viticulture. Their 11 hectares vines are distributed on villages of Verzenay, Beaumont-sur-Vesle, Verzy, Ville-d'Aumange and Villers-Normery.
Concerning grape varieties, there are 55% Chardonnay, 30% of Pinot Noir and 15% of Pinot Meunier. They produce over 100,000 bottles per year. 50% of the sales are due to private customers, 25% to export, 20% on wine fair and 5% to liquor store.
They export their champagne in England, Germany, Belgium, Italy, Switzerland, Luxembourg, USA, Japan and South Africa.
The vineyard lies on eastern and northeastern slopes, the top surface consisting of a thin layer of a clay limestone. It is made up of a patchwork of 84 small plots of land. The vines are cultivated in a way that safeguards the soil and preserves the heritage of the vine themselves.
Concerning the viticultural practices, grass is sown in between the rows to prevent soil erosion, to keep in the moisture and add some natural fertilizer. Soil management is mainly done by plowing.
The Godmé family respects fauna and flora by constantly observing the mechanism of nature. They are able to keep the use of artificial fertilizer to a minimum. The vines are further helped by addition throughout its life cycle of other natural products, such as herbal teas, fermented potion of plants, and by essential oils. Sulfur and copper are used sparingly and only if absolutely necessary, so as not to compromise the quality of the crop.
No insecticides have been used for 10 years now. In a few times, strips of flowers will be created to embellish the landscape, encourage the fauna and produce green fertilizer for the next generation of young vines. The result is still or clear wine, which is regularly tested from November to February. Then, the clear wines are blended into the finished vintage.
The first fermentation lasts approximately 2 weeks, long enough for all the juice and the sugar to be transformed into alcohol by yeast. That's what we call the alcoholic fermentation.
Many trades are made before finding the perfect unique blend that gives the champagne quality and harmony that typifies the Godmé style.
Grapes are pressed in a pneumatic press of 4,000 kilos, separately in function of the plot of land, because each of them is unique. Today, I have the conviction that our responsibility is to respect our production tool to produce creative wines in accordance with the nature. We have to try to be true and authentic to emphasize the specificities of our grape varieties, which reveal our commitment from the vineyard to the vines. I practice a wine growing in evolution since around 30 years, and I try to set up for a set of solutions to build a less aggressive culture for the man and his environment, which takes into account the balance of ground and plants at the rate of the season.
Now we will present you a vintage which released in the end of 2010. We are in the plot of land called les Alouettes, from which is issued les Alouettes sans bet vintage. Create value this land which produce grapes of high quality. It's composed 100% Chardonnay from 2004 and was aged in the rock barrel during 6 months before bottling. It was awarded by a silver medal of the competition Chardonnay du Monde. It's a one-of-three vintage which both come from particularity plots of land. In order to value a source on particularities, we are test with champagne. The labeling is simple and luxurious with a white label. The sea is brilliant and the pale gold. Now you can come to taste by it yourself. Champagne Godmé will be happy to welcome you.